Welcome to the Trailer Hitch. Today we're going to review Fast and Furious 9.
I'm more excited about this than I should be. And it's tough. I'm not going to say these are good movies, but...
you know what you're going to get.
You know what you're going to get to a degree. They keep outdoing themselves.
So you might say that they are subverting your expectations?
No, they're giving you exactly what you expect to get in these movies.
Hey, could you imagine if they, all of a sudden just let Rian Johnson do one of these in the way that he wants to do it and completely mess up the series?
There's no way.
I'd actually want to see that.
There's no way they're doing that. This is more important than Star Wars in its own way right
Yeah,
now.
I won't disagree with that.
I mean, this is something special. It's so terrible that it's whether you love these movies or hate them, or like me, kind of hate them and that's why you love them.
Yeah.
There's something magical happening.
So this is basically like the Twilight Saga for... Who is this for? I feel like wrestling fans like this.
It's not just for wrestling fans, though. It's so... Like, my buddy summarized Hobbs and Shaw, the spin-off movie. These things have spin-off movies.
Right.
His review was the best kind of garbage. It's managed to be a less cringeworthy Expendables.
So basically, it's like Sharknado, where they know they're making a bad movie and they're just leaning into it now.
Somehow it takes itself seriously. I mean, the laws of physics definitely don't apply in these.
Right. They like driving on the side of buildings.
I think in 8, in the last one, which I didn't actually see, in their cars, they fight snowmobiles, they fight a wrecking ball, they fight Vin Diesel, and they fight a submarine while in their cars.
We should jump into this because people want to see the action.
The world has a way of changing.
I can't.
The world has a way of changing. Family.
He loves family. This is like Steel Magnolia for professional wrestling fans.
Yes, it's like the Jersey Shore of driving movies.
Yeah, they love family too.
Yeah.
If they were all buff.
A lot of them are.
And they all drove fast cars.
Situation's pretty buff.
Yeah, that's true.
They should do a crossover series. If the Jersey Shore shows up in their cars.
They fight the Fast and Furious guys.
Do you think he's looking at pictures of his kids?
He's got to be reminiscing or something, because look at him. He looks about 100 years old at this point.
I think he's just playing Angry Birds. It's my favorite game.
The Angry Birds are a big family of birds.
Okay, let's continue.
We heard y'all needed a little love out here.
For being car enthusiasts, they shouldn't be driving that Jeep Liberty or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're all about their fancy cars, and they picked like the shittiest of the Jeep lineup.
Yeah.
They sign up like, hey, can we get a car in the movie? They're like, yeah, but we're gonna wreck it. So like, oh, don't give them a Wrangler. Give them the Jeep Liberty instead.
Yeah.
Hey, is that Michelle Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Tell them what she does best, acting-wise. I think we've talked about this
The smell
before.
and the farts?
The tough girl routine.
Yeah.
When Michelle Rodriguez wants to look tough or intimidating, I think she might rip a fart and then sniff it, because it's very convincing.
Yeah.
It's not convincing that she's tough, but it is convincing there may be a fart in the air.
I mean, look at this. She's not even being tough right now, and she looks like she's smelling a fart, but it's like somebody did it as a joke. Like Vin Diesel was like, I got you. And she's like, yeah, you got me.
That's comical fart face.
Jacob is Dom's brother.
So Vin Diesel has to fight what he loves the most. He has to fight family.
That's amazing.
See, but it's not. It's not amazing. It's terrible.
You know, sometimes you gotta fight your family to get through with whatever you gotta get through. You gotta fight your brother, you fight your brother.
Fighting in your family is like family time for friends.
You always say never turn your back on.
Oh, she did the fart smell.
She definitely looks like she's smelling farts.
I think maybe her face just looks like she's smelling farts. She may have resting, smelling fart face.
She may have resting, smelly fart face.
She's a good-looking gal.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Michelle Rodriguez. She's gotten a ton of work, so she's clearly doing something right. Anytime people sink like that, when the hero falls far, lands in the water, and sinks, looks like they're dead, I'm not worried at all anymore.
Right, and apparently in this series of movies, if you get thrown out of a window, you're going to be okay too. Like, look at this.
He's got his own press.
Physics don't work correctly in the Fast and Furious universe.
Oh, they're doing the thing. There's that thing that all of these trailers do where they take the sound effects of the guns or weapons or bouncy ball and they edit it to the beat of the music in the trailer.
You know the deal.
Interesting little tidbit for those of you wanting to create your own movie trailers.
See, they did with the guns, the boom, boom. I'm going to re-edit the sequence, but instead of gunshots, I'm going to drop in farts.
We need help.
You know what's funny is that we're not even halfway through this yet. This is a very long trailer.
Oh, it is a long trailer.
They've got a lot to say about this.
Okay, this is a bad time to mention this, but I don't drive.
Oh, that's a twist. One of the characters in The Fast and the Furious doesn't know how to drive.
What? That's amazing!
All right, you're in the gang.
There's one small problem. I don't know how to drive.
I don't understand the words that just came out of your mouth.
Brother against brother. This should be interesting.
They love going through windows.
Just going down that zip line with one arm is definitely hard enough.
Yes.
And then getting tackled by Vin Diesel through a window? This is insane.
But could you kill him?
Did you see that? His head just smashed the wall.
There's got to be like a door frame, right?
Yeah, look at that.
It's not just drywall.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's the physics of this movie in a nutshell.
Like, he doesn't even react. Like, his head would fly forward if that happened.
Yeah, he doesn't react.
He's more like, oh no, I don't want this paper mache to go in my eyes.
Oh, my melon, you smashed me through the wall.
We the soldiers.
Wait, how did that just happen?
I don't understand what's going on.
Crank it all the way up.
We the soldiers.
Oh, it's giant magnets. That's what it's gotta
Right, that makes sense.
be. Or they're fighting Magneto.
Man, we messing with magnets now?
Oh, and they explain it, right.
You woke to wake up.
But it's funny how, like, the magnet only wanted to pay attention to that nearby truck.
Maybe that's how magnets that big work. I've never been around a magnet that size.
I mean, if you have two magnets like that, like on opposite sides,
I don't think we're supposed to question it to this extreme.
like the Juggalos.
Magnets, how do they work?
It's really funny that they were like, okay, what have we not done? We haven't experimented with magnets. Let's just make that the entire plot in terms of the chaos that happens.
There must be a production meeting where they're like, okay, last one we did this. They fought a submarine in their cars. Like, how can we go bigger?
Somebody was like, hey, giant magnets did really well for Breaking Bad. Nobody questioned that.
Yeah, bitch! Magnets!
Michelle Rodriguez is finally making another face. She's making a like, hey, that's not how magnets work face.
We supposed to stop that? Hold on!
What is that vehicle? What is that?
We are the
How did he get up there?
I think he just jumped up there.
Yeah, that makes about sense. I bet he crashed through a window and landed on top of it.
You stay best of yours.
Is he inside it now?
be on the loose.
Not today.
Can you pause it? I'm pretty sure what happened there is he was being chased by the tank triple trailer thing, ended on top of the tank triple trailer, then got inside the tank triple trailer and was driving it again.
Yeah.
And then had missiles shot at him. I think that's all the same sequence.
The horse sliding under the truck is more believable than this.
Yeah, I'm not going to poke fun at Bollywood anymore.
If I had to pick which one could likely happen, I'd pick that over this.
Wherever they filmed that thing with the guy sliding in the horse, you think they're watching this trailer and being like, that wouldn't really happen.
Yeah, they're like, they make fun of us.
That's just ridiculous.
All right, let's see what happens to this truck. What was that? Or was that just the logo? No, there's like it's about to hit a plane. Do you see that?
Yeah, I'm telling you, in the sequence with the tractor triple trailer truck tank that he got shot at because someone was flying a jet plane.
No, Trent! I don't want to die!
And there you have it.
You know, the rocket car there at the end actually makes sense. I'm like, that's the most realistic thing
I mean, yeah,
in
it
this
makes
film.
more sense than the magnet flying giant trailer truck that did like a handstand before sliding on its back and surfed by Vin Diesel.
Did a handstand.
You think it said in the script, and then the truck does a cartwheel.
I don't know how you would describe that sequence in a script. Big vehicle, batshit crazy, just make it up.
Yeah, it's like they got like a 5-year-old to write the script. And then the truck does cartwheels.
And then he's on top, and then he's inside.
And then it shoots a missile at it, and the truck flies off the mountain, and it hits a plane.
I don't know. Vin Diesel is supposed to be very difficult to work with. Maybe he was like,
My kid has some really good ideas for this next Fast and Furious movie.
like Mr. Diesel, your kid is 3, right? Like,
Whatever, do it or I don't do the movie.
So do you think the family makes up at the end? Do you think they have like a Sunday dinner like the Jersey Shore?
they do that a lot in these films. Near the end, there is a scene where they have a barbecue and they all eat some,
They have the funfetti cake?
Yeah, they'll all have funfetti.
I'm telling you, there is some sort of like visceral tie to the Jersey Shore with these.
Is it because they're muscle-bound idiots?
They all go to the gym. They're all family. If you're not in the family, you got to watch out. You don't mess with the family, but the family fights with each other.
I never would. I don't know why you jumped to Jersey. Are you watching a lot of Jersey Shore right now?
No, I mean, they're between seasons.
This is the problem with these films and why they all blend into one. Like, we watched that, we saw all that stuff happen, and I feel like my brain is erased.
Do you think they'll make a 10th one?
Well, I mean, I just looked at the screen, like, look at what we paused on. I thought it said Fast and Furious 25. And I wasn't surprised at all. That made perfect sense to my brain.